So, Fannon, we're going to talk about Fannon real quick. We all know who Fannon is, the ex-LDBC member, got kicked out. But, no, listen. Fannon came out with a video a couple of days ago, and he expresses concerns that he thinks Terence Crawford might possibly be dirty. He might be juicing. Then he tries to drag Errol Spence Jr. into it, saying something that Errol Spence said about fighters that go away for 2 years and something like that. Don't quote me. And he said, obviously, he thinks that Errol Spence was talking about Terence Crawford. So not only did he do something cowardly by not owning up to his own assumptions, he tried to drag other people into it and bring Errol Spence Jr. into the equation, which is bullshit. So he's saying you see a lot of the videos that Crawford's coming out with, especially he was jumping rope with weights, and he believes that Crawford is dirty. He thinks Crawford. I'm like, when you look back at Fannon, he always had an issue with Bud with a lot of things. It intensified in some points after Terence Crawford beat Errol Spence, because Fannon is he's an Errol Spence lappy, so we know how that goes, man. But that is one of the reasons he believes. That's the reason he believes that Terence Crawford's dirty, because he's doing exercises with weights on. It's real crazy to me because, number one, Terence Crawford's always been a athlete. He's always been. I told y'all, I think he's an anomaly. He's always been one of these dudes that's just super athletic, man. He's been doing this. He's been doing these kind of workouts before he even fought Errol Spence. So, dude, this is going back to when that dude Boxing Outlet, I think that was his name. I made a video about that years ago, when he said that Terence Crawford had sleep serum on his gloves and rubbed it in Errol Spence's eye. Yo, these dudes won't stop. Listen, man, the ass whooping happened 2 years ago, and they will not let this go. They will not live it down. Now he trying to take shine from Bud in one of Bud's biggest fight in his career by saying he's dirty and he juicing. Yo, if I was Fannon, bro, you better start saying allegedly, man. You're going to find yourself with a nice cease and desist order, bro. You got to chill with that goofy shit. And he's saying that Terence Crawford is like shaped like a linebacker. Bro, he got it. He's trying to gain weight. He's about to fight at 168 pounds. He walks around at a little under 190 pounds. So, bro, he's trying to get up there so he can drop the weight. And my assumption is they're trying to train him while he's heavy. And then when it gets closer to fight time, he's going to take the weight down some. And then when he weighs in at 168, he probably not gonna rehydrate that much. He probably gonna get to maybe maybe 175 or something like that. Maybe 180. I have all faith in the Terence Crawford team that they know what they're doing here. Fannon thinks that is out of scope for a person to gain a lot of muscle over the years. First of all, look, I'm 44 years old, man. I'm 100. I was 230 pounds. I lost weight because I cut a lot of food out, do walking, exercise, whatever. I'm 180. I'm like 188 pounds right now. And I was in the mirror looking at my shape. And I've always been a person where I don't have to do a lot of exercising to be cut up, because I come from my family, my pops, uncles. Besides a few of my uncles that's a little on the heavy side, but one of my uncles, Rob, he like 6'8", 6'7". He was muscle. He was just lean. All right, when he was in the military, he was just lean muscle. He was, up until he died, he was always solid and muscle. That's how I'm shaped. I don't have to do a lot of exercise, and maybe I'm just blessed with those genes where I can just stay muscle. My shoulders is big. So he telling you, am I juicing too because I'm 44 years old and I got muscle mass and stuff now? But, come on, bro. Yo, they trying to steal my man Bud's thunder, bro. But guess what? You got solid hardcore Bud fans like me that we ain't gonna let that happen, man. We got channels like this that's out here pushing the envelope, man. We not gonna let dudes like Fannon shit on Terence Crawford like that, man. Put that out there and make him look bad. And in the event that Terence Crawford ends up beating Canelo, you already know Fannon gonna be one of the first ones that's gonna be making videos saying, yo, I'm telling you, he was taking all them shots from Canelo, man. That ain't natural. He actually hurt Canelo. Nobody else was able to do that. He was juiced up. Yo, look, I'm telling y'all, they scared. They know that this man Bud. Y'all gonna see. Yo, if y'all don't bet on this fight and bet with Bud, y'all dumb. Bud gonna whip that boy, and I'm talking about. I don't think he just gonna whoop him. I think he gonna give him the whooping of a lifetime. I'm telling you, he might even hurt Canelo, bro. I don't know about dropping him, but he might hurt him bad in this fight. I'm telling you, I can feel it. I keep telling people I think Terence Crawford is an anomaly. He's different, man. He's a different. I think he's one of the generational talents that we have come across in a very long time. Fannon just mad because Errol Spence has disappeared into obscurity and Bud potentially end that boy's career and he's nowhere to be found. Was Fannon and all these other dudes saying all that about Errol Spence when he was laying shit down? Bruh, Bud looked big when he fought Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? I was saying that when he fought Errol. I'm like, God damn, look how big he filled into the division. Then all excuses, it's gonna be the same thing, y'all. When he beat Canelo, it's gonna be the next morning. Watch all these channels. Their heads gonna explode. They gonna be even more upset because Errol Spence is out of here, right? Terence Crawford parked him, so they looking for Canelo to be the one to knock Terence Crawford off his square. That's why. Now you're gonna have a lot of Errol Spence fans jumping on Canelo bandwagon because they want Bud to lose. That's what this is all about too. So when Bud don't lose and he win, watch what happens. Yo, you thought their heads exploded last time. It's gonna be bang zoom. It's gonna be 100 times worse to the moon, Alice. You're gonna see all of them gonna have all kind of. They're gonna go haywire. You're gonna see glitches. You thought Fannon bugged out that last time on camera. Shit, if I was on camera, I'll show you how he would act. His head gonna spin. But I think it's really fucked up. And I hope Terence Crawford and his team see videos like that. I don't know if Fannon is the first one spearheading this stuff, but I can assume so. If I was him, I'd chill out and watch what he say, man. You know what I mean? Because that's a dirty game he playing, bro. You know what I mean? Everybody is different. Just because you don't normally, he's not an athlete. He don't know what it is to, you know what I'm saying, to train and gain and lose weight, and he don't know nothing about nothing. This dude just sit down on his chair making videos about people all the time. Probably never even had a fight. You know what I mean? So come on, man, don't do that, man. That's not cool, bro. That ain't cool. Bud, he might be one of the only fighters, you know, there's a lot of other fighters too, but fighters of his caliber that really just a gym rat like that. He's just a dog. He liked to fight. He liked to stay in shape. So you're saying he's juiced up. All them, so that 400-pound deadlift, that was him juicing. It can't just be him being a good athlete and strong as hell. Look, man, them down south boys and them Midwest boys and them, you know what I mean, them central, them boys are strong, man. Give him his fucking flowers, bro. Just my take, man. Anyway, let me know what y'all think, man. It's your boy Rebel Life Boxing. Drop comments, talk to me, man. What you think about Fannon? Was he out of pocket? And will Bud shut all these dudes up in September? Have no reason to believe he won't. Drop comments, like, subscribe. Catch y'all later. And I'm out of here.